It should be fine. It's just that the game doesn't have a lot of ambient sounds, so it's not as noticeable, except when I'm in combat. But yeah, for whatever reason, it happens. Like something happens in the transcoding or encoding or whatever. And it's so weird because I listen to all of my sound through OBS. And everything sounds perfectly fine. But then once it transmits to Twitch, then it just gets fucked up. But it should be fine now. I think once I start getting a little higher, I'm gonna have to really think about which other dots or whatever I could just not use, so I can start putting in my slows. There's the whatever ring that nobody gives a shit about. Yeah, I've had this shield for a long time. Pretty much, as soon as I think Co linked it, like when he found it. I didn't get it right away because I didn't know that it was literally super close to the entrance of the zone. Oh yeah, I was already talking about that. I do want to fight him because he has the Serpentine Bracer. Yep, that's just what I was talking about. I have this, which is the same thing, but I can only put this on another stupid item, so I really don't want this here. I would much rather have a different item. But yeah, I figure that whole area will actually be really good, because at the moment, the Yakesha swords would still be good for me, as well as the common item. I think the helmet would actually be good for me too. Okay, I should be safe here for a moment, so I'm gonna go pee really fast. If I die, rip. I'm alive. Now the question is, do I have enough time to swamp? Ooh, they both spawned at like the same time. Damn, it still pulled him. Alright, I guess I just gotta dot this dude up. And another one's here the roamer's gonna spawn first. That's horrible. Oh, there's an invis wall right here. Yep. Never mind. I actually did not realize that he's right here. I don't need to fight any of those other guys. Easy peas. Oof. Damn, keeps resisting that. I'm out of mana. Bitch. I've always loved how the frog locks do the flip. Should be respawning soon. I think this is a pather. Let me get this guy. New Guktan helm graphics are awesome. What is Guktan? I don't know what that is. Is that Froglog gear? Oh. Sometimes I keep forgetting certain races are in the game that are not vanilla. And I never knew what Froglock gear really looked like, because when they were released way back when, it was kind of, you know, shortly before I quit playing. And I remember like nobody in our guild rolled a frog. Because almost our entire guild, all we did was the raids, and that was it. If there's no raid, pretty much our entire guild was offline. Because I remember during that time I was playing a lot of Warcraft 3. I do love me the skelly laugh. Oh yeah. It seems like right now my primary dots is blood, poison, curse, and then if I need to, vampiric curse. I mean, I should do heart flutter too. It's also a debuff. And it's like the cheapest one. I don't really... And I'll throw it on all the other dots if they're a high HP, I guess. Man, I genuinely might take a nap today. But I don't want to. But I might need to. Alright, I'll probably work my way up to at least start doing the hand. I don't know if I'd be... Would I be able to kill the Ghoul Lord? He's a lot higher level. But I could at least go get the hand. Okay. Do one more round of these guys. So how do you unlock weapon ornamentations? Because that's just the look of the gear, right? That's all that is. How do you unlock that? Well, I figured that much. Buy the token from the store. Oh, so you have to use RL money. You can only do it with real money. Never mind. I was gonna be like everybody else and do the Soulfire quest and then just like make my weapons look like double Soulfires. But never mind, I am not spending any money on the cash shop. And if I did, it would be storage space. Alright, after this frenzied ghoul, we'll work our way to the reanimated hand. I should be able to kill him. Damn, that was a lot of bright shit on the screen. The wizard has come. Figure since I'm already close to Seafall, I might as well just move over here. Regen my mana there. I guess we might as well just do this. Rebuff. Might as well. Oh, wait. I just remembered. Augment death replaces intensify death, right? Yeah. I mean, it's like, I don't even need... Does tumultuous strength give more strength than raging strength? Or is it exactly the same? Leave me for science. Where's my strength? 201. Ooh, next level I get Chilling Embrace too. Nice. Oh yeah, it is more. Tumultuous strength is more. Okay. Buff set gets that. God damn it, I just realized I don't have talisman. Keep saying I'm gonna make a separate one for my permas, but I don't do it. I think it's just because at the moment it's not that big of a deal to only just swap out one spell. I didn't realize I was that close to 36. Well, in that case, 'cause I know I just saw that I got another dot with my necro. Gale Poison will replace Poison Storm. Increasing their run speed and attack rating. Well, hey, good morning, Bree. I'm taking it you got your cold coffee. Very nice. I'm good. I'm good. I've been awake for quite a while because I went out with some friends for dinner slash breakfast. But I'm good. Let's see it. They stack. Just wanted to see how long these cast times actually are. Yee. Not too shabby. I'll have to keep this gentleman on lock. I was like, where the hell's the exit? So the Magus is the shiny metallic robes. Just kill what we can along the way. I want to change. I think I need to change the colors of some of my damage. And I think I'm going to change what I'm seeing in my combat log too. Oh, well. Have to find out if we can kill a 45. If I can land dots, the answer is yes. But he do have a lot of HP, yo. Literally can't see what's happening on the screen. Shiny metallic robes. What does robes look like on a barbarian? Gotta be careful with that. 3 might be a little more than I want to deal with. I'm gonna put it to 100 just for this area. That way I'll see when the hand respawns. My cursor. Oh, interesting. It just didn't pull this guy. Fine by me. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. No one's gonna understand this. What? I see the name is Mike Young. First thing that comes to mind is because I used to be super, super big in watching and like supporting like professional League of Legends. There was a pro player very briefly by the name of Mike Young. Oh, we got 788 points. 5 more to go. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat the Lord, because he's the highest level dude here. Yeah, probably a lot. It's kind of a common name. It's funny because I work, so for those who don't know, I work in a casino. That's what I do for a living. And, you know, if you know anything about casino, the industry, 80% of the clientele is all Asian. And, and more specifically, Chinese and Vietnamese. Vietnamese, even more so than Chinese, have fewer names that are used, last names specifically. And so, like, because I'm a supervisor, so part of my job is like looking up players and accounts and things like that all the time. And sometimes they're just like, my name is this. I'm like, all right, let me go look. There's like 50. I'm like, can I get your birthday? Where do you live? Yeah, it's good. Don't go to the casino. They're bad. They pay pretty well though if you're employed there. Slowly inching up. I think I might, for the first time, actually try to use my soothing spell. Oh yeah, Mike, that's very similar to Japanese as well. Family name is first, and you only use their actual first name, their unique name, when you're friendly with somebody. Otherwise, you always use the family name as how you address somebody. Mall section. Oh yeah, different cultures and things like that, cultural differences. Can definitely be some fascinating stuff. I mean, let's be real. Most white people also have very boring names. John Smith. Or something, you know. Kevin Williams. I'm just making up shit. The people with the most, like, unique names are generally, you know, like black people have, like, the most unique names. Now, Americans ones, I think they try to make their names very unique just to be very unique. But we also, like, at least where I work, we get a lot of people actually, like, from Africa. Their names are, I'm like, dude, I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm like, they're coming to play. They're super nice. And they're like, hey, you know, I'm like, hi. Because we're supposed to address people by name and stuff. I'm like, I can't say your name, dude. So many times they'll be like, just call me Bill. Like, fair enough. Oh yeah, like, even though, like I said, like probably like 70 to 80% of clientele in casinos is Asian, and this is true probably almost in every casino worldwide, really. Um, unless it's like in an area that there's just literally no Asian people. The other chunk is very diverse, like very, very diverse. I mean, we have, you know, obviously we have white people, Hispanics, we have Middle Eastern, we have. It's always interesting when we do get like Korean or Japanese Asian, which is not very common. Like I said, like it's practically just Chinese Vietnamese. A lot of Cambodian and other like Hmong as well, I would say. But I think that's just because where I live. Forty-six, 46. Wait, has he always had a name? I swear back in the day he was just the Ghoul Lord. Am I tripping? Oh yeah, that is very, very true. I know there's some pretty diverse central U.S. Areas though as well, but I'm sure, you know, I'm quite sure obviously there's plenty that are not. Good old Kansas. Um, I don't know where it would be listed under. Oh yeah, I'm having a blast. So much so that I was going to play more. I usually play like single player RPGs and things like that. Um, I started playing a game called Beast of Reincarnation yesterday, and I really really liked it. But I'm hooked on this. So how do I know how effective this is? Oh, Power World is incredible. I'm happy I at least got about 100 hours into my Power World run. I didn't finish it, unfortunately, but I did get a lot of time into it. If you really, really like survival crafting games with like automation and things like that, Power World is. It's the first world problem issues, man, when there's just too many games that are amazing to play and you just not enough time. And so you have to choose, do I want to play a game that I love or do I want to play a game that I really love? You know, like that's me. I very rarely will play more than one game at the same time. Um, Exceptions can be made for like if I play something that is fairly multiplayer or it's completely like non-story related or whatever. I can do it, but how many times do I have to cast this for it to take effect? Oh, he resisted. Hey, Bruni. You know, we don't talk about that. All right, if I die, I die. YOLO. Oh, I did get him solo. It worked. Just throw everything on him. As Nero says, fire everything. Oh, I know. I was talking about this the other day of like, there is a part of me that actually misses. Oops, I totally casted the wrong spell. It kind of misses the pain of corpse runs. But at the same time, it's like, do I really want it? Especially in this iteration of the game. You know, because this game, it's meant to be much faster pace, solo friendly, you know, that kind of thing. Like, do I really want it? Nah. I'm still kind of following it. I'm following Monsters and Memories loosely. I used to follow it a lot more. And what's going on, Wub? How you doing, buddy? Dude, some of the best memory. Well, I don't know. I want to say best memories actually, but some of the more vivid memories in EQ back in era is from corpse runs. And that's the thing too, that the difference between like the regular game and this game, right? Like in regular EQ, you have to group. Like very few classes could truly solo all the way. Most people had to group, and it was obviously the most effective way to play in, you know, in so many things, right? So like what you get out of EQL, it's different than the regular game. Oh, XP on death. Oh yeah. De-leveling. Hell levels. Ah, the good old days. I need to rebuff. Ooh, haven't heard the name Variant in quite some time. I remember back on the server that I played on, I think it was back during Velius. I can't remember. No, it had to be Velius because it was in a snow region. And it clearly was not Hallis area. I think every server probably used, they had their own server forums. And, oh, if this is any good. Find out. There was a super massive thread that somebody used mage rods and just spelt out fuck variant. It just got spread everywhere. You know, like, some people don't know the old days too. You had to, not only did you have to sit down to restore mana, you had to open your spell book, and the spell book covered the entire screen. I mean, there was some good stuff that they did, though. I mean, I was talking about this yesterday. I actually miss when they put on the best of the best tournaments, and those were pretty cool. And then years later, you would see people with titles that they were truly unique. Ugh, that sucks. Fortunately for me, I never was in a situation where I had to contact GMs or actual customer support for a situation like that. I got into EverQuest because of my uncle, and I was very lucky. His main was a necromancer. So as long as he was playing, I could just be like, hey, I need help. Oh yeah. I mean, you want a solo, you're talking Necro Shaman Druid. Dude, Wub, that's kind of funny. Speaking of Carnors, man. So Kunark is where I actually have the majority of my memories, because I never hit max level during vanilla. Because even though I started in 99, I mean, I was in junior high school. I didn't play like all the time as much as I wanted to. I mean, I had school and everything. And I think I was in my mid or 40s or something when Kunark came out. Something like that. Carnors was Train City. Oh my god, because that's where everybody went to. Eventually, you know, Carnors is where you would go when you would, for every group that you would make for everything was Carnors, because that's where you can evac from. I didn't spend too much time in Blackborough. I remember Crushbone that was my home, and then High Pass Hold as well, and Kazakh. I was human, but I started in Freeport. But from Freeport you can take the boat to go to I don't remember what the place is actually called, but it's the Fade War continent. You know what? What's it called again? Rest the Dead. I actually kind of want to see this game that Ko's going to be checking out today. I like city builders as well, as long as there's like good reason to keep playing it. I don't watch many streamers anymore. I've been a viewer on Twitch since the very beginning of Twitch. But I didn't make my account till 2012. Because I used to be super, super massively huge into League of Legends, especially the professional scene, and the players that I followed in the beginning of Twitch's era, they didn't stream on Twitch. There was a rival streaming platform at the time, and they all streamed on that platform. So that's I remember I had an account on that one. But then I kind of like started to like other players, so then that's why I came to Twitch. I straight up did not know people streamed video games that was not esports until 2014. I had no idea. Because in those years, I mean, League of Legends dominated the website, like, by far. And if it wasn't that, it was like Counter-Strike, or, you know, other things like that. So I actually use YouTube way more than Twitch as a viewer, because, like, that's for the most part where I watch Ko. I watch his VODs on YouTube. I've had YouTube Premium since it was YouTube Red. So I'm like, it's fine. It doesn't bother me too much since I don't get ads, but it is kind of pricey. But I watch YouTube a lot. Whereas like Twitch, not so much. I think the only things I really watch live on Twitch is I'll watch drop frames. I'll watch. Hold on, I'm actually low on HP. The hell? No. This ain't looking good for the home team. And we got another ad. Gotta kill this guy first. I'm so low on mana though. I'm sure a lot of that stuff has to do with the proper invocations. Start taunting, pet. Damn. It's not a good sound. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's all right. Yeah, I totally missed your other message. Yeah. The Twitch version, yeah. I use Turbo as well. I've had Turbo for a long time. It's still a super good value, man. I need to get some other ones. I'm working on getting the 100% no stun. Or, well, for melees. Not getting stun, but it's 12 points for the last one. I didn't want to go double tank, because to me that seemed, I don't know. I definitely do have the FOMO of not being a paladin, though, like everybody else. I feel like everybody's a paladin. I just went warrior because I wanted a tank and dual wielding. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you know, try out what's fun and what works for you. Hey, roast. Finally roll what you want. What are you landing on? What's the verdict? Oh yeah, at level 11 you get locked into your primary. Really? Oh, you don't even need tracking for the most part anymore with the maps. Oh, buy the items for the tournament faction. Yeah, I didn't know that that's how that stuff is. I mean, I do now, but at the time I didn't. I'm most likely gonna, I'm having a lot of fun with Warrior Shaman Necro, but I went this combo because my goal was what felt like would be like some of the strongest combinations to be able to solo D4 um, raid bosses. But I'm like, like a paladin rogue or a paladin ranger with, a healer type sounds kind of cool. But why does it feel like I'm missing buffs? Um, Miyagi. Nice. That is hilarious. Dude, that's awesome. You like enchanting? Yeah, see, I hate all that mezzing, enchanting, all. Yeah, like a 12 things casted. Every single one of these should be unique. Oh, well, one of them is 13. One's for my pet. Oh, I have light. Why do I have light healing on here? What? No, get that out of here. It may have taken 25, but we got there. Yeah, somebody else was telling me that you can charm things so far beyond your level that it's like straight up ridiculous. See, that's another reason I would want that too. But Paladin and Shadow Knight have the second highest AC soft cap in the game. That was kind of why I chose Warrior, because Warrior has the highest. Is it normally 824? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not saying they can't tank, but warriors do have higher AC capability than paladins and shadow knights. It was literally one of the main reasons why I picked warrior, is because they have a higher AC cap. But I know there's people going that are not even going plate at all. They're using monk as their, you know. I mean, it don't matter. Just have fun. Sup, Envy? Oh, yeah. I mean, it really shouldn't be for me either, but 25 years ago, I was part of, I'm like, I still hold on to the fact that I was, like, rank 3 or 4 paladin in the world, according to, Gears Check websites. Our guild was, like, rank 4 or 5. Number 1 on our server, but, I was an elitist, little punk back then. And I say that as a paladin back then, one of the most useless classes until much later. Back in Kunark, my entire job in raids was, alright, hit the Divine Shield, run in, reposition the boss, and then die. It was basically just a better version of a ranger. Hey, if Beast Lord's fun, it's fun. Ooh, I have no idea. I've noticed this bug last time I ran through here. And now I can't hit these guys with spells. I have to melee them. I really only grouped when I first started playing, and even then it was just with my buddy El Carl. Other than that, I've pretty much soloed everything. I know it's more beneficial to group if once you're farming moats and stuff, but I had to leave Everfrost as soon as possible because in the early levels, it is objectively the worst zone to level. I would be running around and I couldn't even find an enemy. I'd be running around for like 5 minutes. I'm like, where the hell is even an enemy? Wait, somebody in our guild says the servers are going down? What? Oh, yep. Shutdown imminent. Server coming down for maintenance at 6 a.m. Same thing as yesterday, man. Well, I guess that means that gives me a reason to play some Beast of Reincarnation. Maybe. Looks like we still got 30 minutes though, yo. Oh, did something happen, Wub? I'm obviously not high enough yet to focus on that. I don't know how long the servers are going to be down. I know yesterday they never even gave a time frame and they're just like, oh, they're back. And it was about an hour. No, it was like 2 hours. I think maybe around there. Because if they're not going to be down for like that long, I'd rather just wait. I see, I see. Let me pull up Discord. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because yeah, what I'm reading, it literally is about the raid modes. Hey, take care, Mike Young. Appreciate you stopping by and for the follow, man. How long would it take you to farm up? Depends what level and where at, but it shouldn't take very long. I mean, once you get the Guk, you're gaining a lot. Last time I even looked at my amount, I thought I had like 700. Ooh. And it's where you can't like force yourself to not level, because I would say Befallen, but then you run into the issue of leveling. I see, I see. What server are you on? If you're on Freeport, I could just give you some money. Ah, Rivervale. That too, yeah. Crushbone is also really good. I would just be worried of actually then leveling. You just randomly pick the server that all the EverQuest streamers picked. Yeah, Freeport is where, you know, well, obviously it's going to have the co-plays here, so that's obviously going to have a massive drawing, and then Gathalion also came to this server as well. But a lot of the people who strictly play EQ and stuff and have been, you know, that's what they've been doing for a long time, they all play on Rivervale. Exactly. Merge them all into Rivervale. Ooh, I'm trying to see if they actually posted an estimated downtime, and the entire Discord right now is just people losing their shit. Maybe not everybody, but then there's like people like, all right, the more you complain, it's a 5-hour downtime. Oops, 6 hours. Oh yeah. I mean, I normally play completely different kind of games too. This is just something that, for me, is like a huge nostalgic type deal. I'm hoping though that the servers still stay fairly populated, especially since Kunark is supposed to be in the winter. I think that could be really, really cool. Oh yeah, Roast, for sure. I mean, there's plenty of people that's in the, you know, Co-Carnage's guild here that they're already just working on other classes because they've already got BIS for all their characters. Or for their main classes. And it's only been out, what, a week? So But yeah, I was never intending to play this. Beast of Reincarnation was the game, and since it seems like it's going to be 2 hours, it seems like it's what it looks like it's going to be. I am going to switch to playing that. I am going to play some Beast of Reincarnation. Oh, Envy, I mean, I only played it the bit that I played yesterday. But I'm liking it, I think, a lot more than what the general public would have you believe. It's gotten some pretty bad reviews. I mean, it's like mixed, but I think it's much better than people give it credit for. A lot of people are saying, you know, it's a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 game. I mean, to me, it's like, it's like a solid 7.5 or even an 8 out of 10. Because I think the aesthetic, the music, the sound design, and the combat is all really good. I never got into Forza. I really wanted to get into the new Forza game because it's Japan, but something else came out around that same time. Well, I've never played a Forza game. That's the thing for me. Like, I'm not really I don't really play racing games or sports games or anything like that. For me, it's all about big RPGs or third-person action games or puzzle games. Oh, there's my buddy. Like, where the hell is he? I used to be huge into shooters. I mean, I was big into H1Z1 when Battle Royale first came out. I put thousands of hours into that. PUBG as well, but I stopped playing PUBG because of the cheaters. But I was also a really big Counter-Strike person. I used to play on like ESEA servers and stuff like that. But I just couldn't keep up with it because I mainly played Counter-Strike because my friends all liked Counter-Strike. But I spent most of my time in League of Legends as far as like competitive games go. And so I'm splitting my focus on multiple competitive games, and I just couldn't keep up. But I remember playing Counter-Strike. I got into it late. Yeah, I definitely know it was a mod from Half-Life, but it was already a separate... Was it separate or what? Or did we have to boot it up through Half-Life? We might have had to boot it through Half-Life. Because I remember playing 1.5. But the first like competitive shooter that I got into, and I got into these games late, was the first Unreal Tournament. I know for a lot of people, the first competitive shooter most people always talk about is Quake. I could never get into Quake. Yeah, standalone CS was later. I just don't remember because I remember when I started playing Counter-Strike, I had to buy Half-Life. I remember that for a fact that I had to buy Half-Life. But I don't remember if I had to have if the client was separate or not. Oh, I remember the original Rainbow Six. Um, well, let me rephrase this, because I probably don't really remember the original Rainbow Six. I remember playing the single-player game called Rainbow Six, and you had to do all this planning before you executed your missions, and it was just, I'm just like, I just want to shoot some shit. I don't think I probably played it for more than probably like 2 hours. But Battlefield 1942? Oh, hell yeah. So many hours in Battlefield 1942. Hey, I leveled before the servers went down. Let's go. I remember really, really liking the original Battlefields. I think I did like Battlefield 2 though more. If I remembering which one. It's either that or maybe it was one of the expansions for 1942. E. Fugels. I have no idea how to say her name. I literally have the Discord open, and let me see what people are saying now. The last I saw that seemed legit was 2 hours, like yesterday, because yesterday was 2 hours. But I don't know why it would take 2 hours, because the only thing that they said they're doing is they're fixing the raid mode stuff. Oh, yep, somebody just linked. Yep, they say it's ETA is going to be 2 hours. Yeah, I remember I was able to play a lot of those games because I was the kind of person in EQ when I raided. Being in the #1 raid guild on our server, I didn't like playing alternate characters or anything like that. I just like logging in, doing the raid, raid's over. All right, time to play something else. God damn it, my pet's gonna die. Yep, hurry to do NTOV to hop on something else. I remember a lot of the people that was in our guild, they like to, we like to do all the raids and stuff because they were big into, and I played this too, but not, I just played it completely casually, was Dark Age of Camelot. Well, it was supposed to be 3 at all. Always it was supposed to be 3. I think the issue was, according to what this post says, is that a lot of people who got their 3 for last week because of the patch, they were already locked out of this week. They couldn't even do it again. 10 minutes. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't really play other games with my guild when we would clear all of our raids. Because I like playing like Diablo 2, I like playing Warcraft 3, I liked playing, you know, Battlefield. And they would all just go play Dark Age of Camelot. I played Midgar too, Envy. Because I had to play a paladin. Yep. Dark Age Camelot came out during Velius. And because that's what our guild would do. And now that I'm thinking about it, the reason why our guild played Dark Age of Camelot, so during Velius, there was another guild that tried to compete with us as like the top guild on the server. They were always a few steps behind though. And they literally stopped playing EverQuest. They quit the server to go super hardcore in Dark Age Camelot. And our guild was like, all right, we're going to go fuck them up. We're going to go and follow them to their server, and then we're going to still beat them. Or whatever, you know. I didn't give a fuck, but because I played on a different server than them when I did play, because I used Dark Age of Camelot as a game that I played with my dad. Me and my dad played a lot of it together. Paladins were out. Oh, that's right. I'm getting it mixed up. Midgar was yeah. I don't know why I was getting mixed up. For some reason I was thinking Midgar was Albion. Yeah, I was Albion. It's been a long time, Envy. My apologies. Yeah, Hibernia was like the little gnome elf looking motherfuckers. Midgar was the Northmen. And I believe they had trolls or ogres or something. They had some rock people, right? And then Albion was like the typical humans. I forgot who else they had though. Yep, Hibernia. I hated those guys, especially when we would go out and do PvP. The little dudes. I can't remember. Were they gnomes? I can't remember what the race was, but they were so tiny, man. I'm like, this is cheating. Ah, shit. Well. We're fine. Alright, I got the time. I got 6 minutes to kill the reanimated hand. We got this. Was Lurkeens, was that the super tiny people? Like I said, I can't remember what they were called. I was like, gnomes doesn't sound right. I just remember they were usually either whatever their rogue class was, or they were ranger types. And yeah, I hated them. I did love the PvP though. That was one thing, like World of Warcraft. I mean, they copied a lot of stuff from EQ as far as the PvE endgame content was when vanilla came out. But the battlegrounds, that was all from Daok. I really enjoyed doing that PvP stuff. Wait, the hand runs? What the fuck? Hey, I got a serpentine bracer. Random ass jade ring. I'll sell it. Rod. We have 4 minutes. I'm trying to think what I want to do right now. Because I only have a +1 on my Legionnaire Bracer. I don't even know if I want to bother with that. Because now I don't need this. That's just for now. We'll do some shit later. Yep. It's gonna be down for a minute. 2 hours, in fact. So that means... Actually, I didn't even think about this. If I leave my instance... Oh, god damn it. Will this instance still be up when we come back? In 2 hours? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I didn't even realize I had another guy here. Gotta get as much XP as I can before the server shuts down. Damn. Yeah, Fiegels. I figured that's what would be the case. Plus, I think your charges reset every 30 minutes. You get a new one in 30 minutes or something. Monkey King. There's a issue with the raid motes or something. Doesn't matter to me because I'm not high enough level. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the stream down for a tiny bit. And then I'm going to reboot. And I'm going to be playing some Beast of Reincarnation. Be checking, well, not checking it out. I was playing it for like 3 hours yesterday. So, that'll be the plan. Like I said, I'm going to shut down the stream just so the VOD gets separated. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes if you guys care to watch that or not. But if not, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll be back on EQL once the servers are live again.